trying to make plays on their own in another part of the map. They have switched philosophies of playstyle.
Oh man, it's gonna be exciting to see if this crazy decision in the draft. First pick Claude, 1-1 locked in for Mnne, Evos, and TNC would cash in the win. This is the second series of the Sunday night special of MPL Philippines, and we are going to witness who will finally win this series. TNC, they're desperate for points, but they gotta earn it in Game 3.
We have to watch out the early game rotations, especially of which side lane are these two teams going to focus more on. Will TNC actually really give hell to the 1-1?
Yeah.
Looks like they will be. How aggressive will they be in trying to stop Kaizen being able to rotate around the map? Because that's one of the things you can do up against the Baksha. Kaizen gets a first Lethal Wanderer.
And looking at their emblem builds this time around, I do think that TNC does have a bit more early game here, going for a lot of ruptures and movement speed from the Cho too. And I still remember Ben Things did have a name for himself in Season 9 with a very methodical approach on that Cho.
If Light of RSG is able to find those weird flanks, Ben Things can just wait. He can take all the time in the world and get the perfect engage. So that's the Ben Things we want to see here in Game 3.
Yeah, hopefully we do see it because they need it. Mnne Evos, they are looking to give this 1-1 the Dew Flower coming in from Spider Miles. Just give him a bit of an early game boost. And I do feel like they're working towards helping the 1-1 win the lane against the Claude.
Yeah, it's literally a pure dive comp against a lineup that just wants to hope and see that they can get the crossbow tang off of from their 1-1. So will TNC, is this overload onto the backline draft the key to the victory in the series?
Oh, we'll have to see. Small skirmish here in the mid lane, but now Ajay has access to the Black Dragon form.
Yep. Lancey AR stole it away, so now he can also go for it. Black Dragon 4 by Lancey coming in hard. 4 men from both teams present. Penalty zone by Lord JRMR. Where are we going? King Kong scores a turtle, and that's the first blood drawn. Ajay takes down Kaizen.
Good start for the side of TNC. Not only did they get the turtle, but they also got the first blood. Not quite sure how that fight panned out, but 2 dragons. How insane.
Yeah, that looked really cool, honestly. But then Goyo actually got to maximize his Petri and then his Breath of the Ocean. And at the same time, it was really good that King Kong was able to dash into the turtle pit, being able to avoid the Lancey's combo going down after the Black Dragon. Because if ever, that meant that King Kong wouldn't have been able to retreat as nice as peacefully as he could have. But now that since he was able to enter the turtle pit, Goyo was able to help him out better.
Yeah, that's starting to be one of the go-to strategies for a lot of junglers that tend to be zoned out outside of the pit. How about you just go inside of the pit and use the walls to your advantage? And TNC, they're well aware of those micro strategies just to get the early advantage that they need. Goyo, already warmed up on this Kadita, is looking to have a great game. So far, TNC is still ahead by just 500 and burns the flicker here for an aggressive invade that doesn't really do much for TNC.
Okay. Doming being down that much levels means he either may have missed a wave or Innocent's really just much more proactive around the map in terms of getting maybe resources in his own jungle.
Innocent has already used a couple of Blazing Duets to actually clear and is doing well to actually freeze against Doming. See, he knows that Spider Miles is there, so he's going to allow this.
Yeah, and I would say that he has been using the BMI as well to zone out his enemy laner, and rare do we see that, especially in pro play.
Doming already has a Corrosion Scythe. Innocent just built up his DHS.
And now he's going to go back to his lane. Looks like TNC's strategy here to slow it down, give more time for Innocent, and only fight for turtles.
Yep, check it out. Turtle spawned already, and Doming AR takes to the skies, could not finish the job. And there you see the level difference. All of those freezing, all of the damage that Innocent put on the Doming, put it to a stop. Now Poison's coming in with a big Black Dragon.
Wow!
Koyo taken down. King Kong scores a turtle, though. Gets a shield for his teammates, safe for the retreat.
Was it worth it? 1 body for the second turtle of the game.
Well, it was just 1, so yeah, it's fine. The turtle's the turtle. You have a little bit more shield now for your next sequence. If ever you still have a little bit of that shield on you, small advantage. It wasn't a massive loss. It was all right.
If anything, I'd say it is worth it, is because Innocent and Ajay will be reaping the benefits. It's more for them, less for the immediate in mid.
Yeah.
And that's really good for TNC considering that Innocent is having more gold against his counterpart here. It's rare to see Doming with lower gold against his competing gold laners. So Innocent's doing a great job right now. No, TNC is doing a great job in giving Innocent space
Here
to
we
farm.
go. Kaizen jumps right in, spots King Kong. Not the bush you want to be in, especially if TNC's up. Lancey stealing away the way of the dragon. King Kong looking for a taunt. Not engage either team wants.
Fairly silent game as we enter 6 minutes in. Both teams are playing very carefully, and I do feel like this is the nature of a very crucial game number 3.
Okay, pinch in the bottom lane means CNC wants this tower, but Spider-Mouse, Doming, and Kaizen are there.
Here we go, rolling out. Check-in, spotted. Oh, this is a heavy presence from TNC.
Not much action happening around the map, but a lot of rotation coming in from both squads. They're looking for opportunities. Bentings might just force this, but he's there to just pressure the lane. Give Innocent extra space, but it is a 2v2. Quite the risky maneuver over there.
Ooh, he's using that conceal. He's checking to see if Doming's going to respond, if Spider-Miles is going to respond.
Sadly, they don't. 10 seconds from now, the third and last turtle of the game would be spawning, and TNC, they still hold a very little lead against Mnne Evos.
I mean, this series so far it's been like this. But knowing that it's game 3, you can feel the tension in the air. You can feel the tension in the moves of the players and their conservation with their skills, rather.
So far what this is a game of inches, and now Ajay pulls the trigger. Black Dragon form in. Kaizen with a Puissance. Who's going to get it? Penalty zone spent, and away the Dragon. Back and forth, forth and back. Kaizen scores the last turtle, and that means TNT needs to back off. King Kong pushing away Lancey, and now Ajay's going to get it. Kaizen finishes the job. Mnne Evos claps back.
A turtle and a kill, and that equalizes the gold. Lancey with a crucial way of the dragon.
Yeah, as that Joe actually disrupted the flow of King Kong, unable to retreat that lord away, that turtle away. Bottom lane though opened up here by TNC, so even though it's not going perfectly for them in terms of the objectives, they lost the third one, at least they're clawed. Their main win condition is having a good time.
Then things still trying to protect the mid lane, and as you said, Innocent is having a great time farming down bottom lane, and I feel like as the moment comes closer, cashing in on that Claude becomes a bit more pressure for TNC.
And now I'd say that was worth it. Giving up that last turtle, maybe if there wasn't a kill on the clapback, pushing a turret for a turtle at that point, especially since we are talking about how Innocent is the linchpin of TNC's comeback, I think that was worth it. I'd say we're still pretty caught deadlock, 50-50 here.
And now TNC going for the big collapse here for Doming, and they cancel it out. Very careful gameplay from both squads here. You could really feel the tension, Renmar.
Yeah, we haven't seen a massive combo yet coming out from Koya, but then at the same time, it's because Mnne Evos aren't giving him the opportunity to do just that.
Uh-oh. He gets caught out. Oh! Anticipated penalty zone right at the landing spot.
Quite the unfortunate turn of events here for TNC. Mnne Evos, despite having the Thalassophobia active for the side of the Kadita, it just didn't come in time.
Doming looks to take to the skies. Can he go do it against King Kong? Not going to be necessary, because in comes Ajay to the rescue, looking for the full combo. Going up, and there you go. Crossbow tang. Ajay gets punished.
Okay, bottom lane though, TNC's doing something.
That's right. It's a 2v1. Lord JM, using Body of Smith, the perfect use. He stayed alive.
TNC, while the careful gameplay was working out for them, Mnne just started to pull the trigger.
And the full-on combo, almost enough. But Innocent finishes the job. Down goes Lord JM. And now with a push, TNC gonna go ahead, pick up the tempo. King Kong looking to salvage the situation. Concealed play by Bentings. Lord here at a tenth of its health. King Kong, can he finish? Retribution as sharp as ever. Down goes Bentings though, as Doming claps back. I'd say that's worth it. Wow, TNC, very small lead, but the objectives, they're on point.
Man, King Kong, you saw him just dash past the members of Mnne Evos, say, I'm here, I'm ready, let's retreat, and he got it.
Oh man, that conceal coming in from Ben Things came in clutch as well. It gave King Kong
Yeah, a little bit more
enough
movement
of
speed.
movement speed.
Yeah, you're right.
Position.
Just vision as well to just go in that Lord Pit, be on prime position to seal it away, and now the first Lord of the game goes to the hands of a Phoenix Army. Mnne Evos, they lost on the big objective, and TNC, they're back in this game.
Yeah, third item, Wind Talker, already built up here by Doming ARs. 1-1. By the way, TNC Pro Team, again, with their shift in philosophy in their drafting, they're playing a little bit more now how like Mnne Evos played game number 1 and 2, and now Mnne Evos is playing a lot more like how TNC played in the last 2 games. So now they've both gotten out of their comfort zones, but it's still relatively familiar because they're just playing like each other now.
Oh, Kaizen spots out Ben Things. Man, I'm loving Wilderness Blessing. You see how fast the choke can actually reposition here?
Yeah, and it's really good if you love playing those pickup compositions as well. And funny enough, the Baksha isn't even running Wilderness Blessing, but he's just naturally fast.
Oh, penalty zone by Lord JM. No one home.
Whoa,
Goyo! Go in. Goyo don't find nobody. Does use the ult. And now Ajay still has his Petrify. Close call.
Yeah, and that was almost a great combo coming in from Goyo. If he had more items, that could have been a different story, but Doming in trouble!
Goes in. Innocent blazing duet. Doming still
get out.
holding on. Oh, they back out.
Woo, the heal coming out from that Florin, absolutely clutch.
Oh.
Nothing about, oh, Mnne Evos want to turn.
Kaizen right in the middle of everybody. CC's coming in from Spider Miles. Ben Things, not the perfect angle. Close call. Lancey, though, still has the way of the dragon. He's going to wait for that to time out.
50 seconds before the Luminous Lord, and Doming looks to be the prime target here from the side of TNC. A risky position coming in from Goyo, but it has to be taken. That risk has to be taken if you're playing Kadita.
Now, still just have to watch out for the late entries of the Kadita and the Claw. Does Mnne Evos. However, they have been positioning themselves very well that TNC need to watch out more for the crossbow of Tang.
Yeah, at this point, it deals a lot of damage. We are already 12 minutes in, which means this 1-1 probably already has access to at least 2 items. No, crossed out 3 items and the Legion Sword.
Yeah.
That's already a lot of damage. And just as we're talking, a
There it
Malefic
is.
Roar locked in as well. So this crossbow of Tang will hit like a truck. In TNC, they have to be careful around it.
All right, all the more. I think I agree when y'all say they got to find Doming. It's Doming or bust here for TNC. And that's why they have to overload the heals coming in from Spider Miles. Lord already spawned here, and it's TNC first to the scene, and King Kong looking for the pull.
Yeah, it's Doming or Bosyan.
That's true. They have to find that Doming, or
3
it
out of
will
5.
be quite bad for the side of TNC, but King Kong looks to be the focus here for Mnne Evos. Half
Oh.
HP on the Lord. Lancey with some poke damage. Ajay going in.
And he's going to commit the full-on combo. No, not necessary.
Goyo!
As Goyo takes down the Lord for free.
Watch
As
down bottom lane.
AR goes up into the skies. Goes. Ajay goes. Mnne Evos, a worthy trade. 2 for none. But wait, this whole time, Innocent was working on it. Inhibitor taking down bottom. Ben Things pays the price.
Flicker burnt though for the side of Ajay. 5-man strong for the side of Mnne Evos. 1 inhibitor down already, but it is still a 2v5. And mid lane looks to be the project for the Evo squad.
Innocent tried to split. You see that bottom lane wide open. So many things was going on, but Goyo again clutch. Full-on combo from the Kadita. King Kong wasn't in range. Kaizen, I believe, was either crowd control or out of range as well, or just wasn't within the limits of that retry. We're gonna see it in our replay. You have to watch out for Goyo here. You see the Lord go down. Kaizen was kicked away. King Kong was kicked. Both junglers were kicked by the Cho and the Valentina Cho. And you see Innocent pushing down there down bottom.
Yeah.
That's why Goyo was able to get that Lord.
Also, there was a little bit of hesitation from Ajay. I think it was maybe because of the kick. He wasn't so sure that there would be follow-through. That's why he held on to the Petrify a little longer than he should have.
Now we are entering this phase where, again, one team fight could decide this. Looking at the items, looks like our gold laners are already well and prepared to just carry this game for their teams. And that's been anyone's game for the past few minutes too. No major gold leads has been seen in this entire game. I feel like the highest gold lead that we've seen was 1.5.
throughout the series, it's just been way so close, too close. And now Goy actually just built up the Holy Crystal. I was surprised there that Goy was only just about to hit 7,000 gold when the items went up. When Lancy was close to 1,500 or even 2,000 gold ahead of him.
Well, we are looking at double roam setup. Yep,
Yeah.
it's a double roam setup for TNC. That's why it's taking a little longer. So the utility is
for
worth
the dire
more.
hit.
Yeah, it's worth more than the actual pound-for-pound items.
And Innocent will be receiving more gold in that case as well. So this is really good if you're TNC. You want to give Innocent the space that he needs. But again, that one team fight, we're still waiting for that one winning team fight for both squads, because that would be the thing that would tip it over to their squads. And we haven't seen that. All of the battles are always split into two, and Mnne Evos, they're playing to the tune of TNC, but they're playing it well.
Oh, Lord JM spotted here. Put down a half health. Spider Miles with a heal. And, yep, I think they're both going to be playing for this Lord. They both want to dance.
And who doesn't? This is the meta right now, back in PH. Longer Lord dances because of the sustain. A lot of pressure for controlling the waves as Mnne Evos secures the position here around Lord.
One surprise show of aggression might be the X factor here. One team deciding, let's just throw everything in the wind and try our best.
Lancy here bursting down Innocent, spins his ult and everything. Way the dragon to no avail. Now Bentings finds him. Bentings about to get bursted down. Kaizen rolling in, pops a Poison, storming AR, slays Ben. And now Innocent might go down, dodges. One hit, could have been.
Dodge.
Now Ajay, looking to punish Kaizen, going into deep.
King
Kong
Kong
2v1. Doming and Lord JM. Oh, that's not enough. King Kong goes. And that's 2 men down. TNC not going to be able to contest this. 3v5 looks way too dire. Goyo, so close.
He does
so
escape
deep.
with the Thalassophobia, but this Lord is surely going to the hands of Mnne Evos after crucial pickoffs against TNC and early fights taken. Mnne Evos secures the 16-minute Lord, and TNC, another defense. That's what they need if they want to extend this game.
Looked like a massive miscalculation there by TNC to pull the trigger onto trying to get that kick. It looked like they all wanted to do a bunch of different things. One wanted to get a pick off here, one wanted to go for the Lord, the other one was waiting for a pick off there. A rare moment of loss of synchronicity from TNC.
Yeah, no, it's clear that Mnne Evos, they have a one-track mind. It's clear that all of them want to do one thing, and their lineup is built for that. Now TNC, for the first time in Game 3, where did it come down to? 16 minutes? Suddenly, they became disconnected, and it's so dangerous. It's so high risk for them to fall to that folly. It's so hard because this kind of lineup needs communication.
Lancy holding on to the way of the dragon once more, and King Kong holding the front lines. Lord pushing down mid lane as waves crash in inside the Phoenix Army barracks. Mnne Evos might just want to end it all right now, but Innocent will be safe for now.
King Kong up in the front lines. Ajay pops the Black Dragon form. Watch Lancy. Still has his ult. Already spent it with a coming in from Lord JM.
The
King
beast!
Kong is not enough. TNC just can't catch a break. Mnne Evos takes the series.
And what a